Welcome to Alchemize Yourself Tarot. I just felt the need to do a quick energy check-in. I just felt guided to see what the energy is right now in the collective. I'm going to be using the Intuit Oracle to see what messages you need to hear at this time. Well, you're doing alchemy. Welcome. You're breaking things down. You're making something else, and you're making a lot of progress. You're ahead of the game. You're going to be very successful. You're going to be dominating. Some of you are healers and alchemists, and you're really going to be doing well in your field because you're working really hard. You're being persistent. From a healing point of view, you are persistent in your healing. You are not giving up. You are very determined right now to be successful in whatever it is you want to do, but especially in areas of healing or spell work or blending. Alchemy is, taking a really difficult situation and making the best out of it, turning it into something successful, using it to your benefit in some way, whether it's failure on a job, a relationship, anything that's lead being turned into gold. So some of you are really actively doing this at this time, turning whatever difficult situation that you've had to heal from and turning it into medicine, finishing, following through. You are going to follow through with whatever you are trying to alchemize at this time. And your greatest challenge is love, your heart, love, romance, content, fulfillment, passionate. I'm getting that your heart space is the biggest area where you've had to heal. You've had a lot of disappointments in your relationships with people. And you're alchemizing this by being kind, by being forgiving, by, sharing your stories with others. I'm getting 6-6, so some of you are very much in the 6th house of service. And service is a beautiful way to do alchemy. It's because you're taking something really difficult that you've been through and you're sharing that with others. You're helping to heal others through that. Also, love could have been a very big challenge. It's like this is something that maybe has been a challenge or a distraction for you. Now you're hyper-focused on your healing, your purpose, your spiritual path, your heart's desire, doing something that you love. This is also a part of, I believe, people's soul purpose and spiritual path is in relationship to work, doing heart-centered work, loving work, creative work, service work, things that you really love. You will never feel empty if you're doing something that you love. It will never feel like work. I mean, you still have to work at it, but I feel like long-term success is usually built around something that you love. Your greatest strength at this time is illumination, chemistry, self-discovery, soul sparks, creative spark. You're very exceptional. Many of you you may not know how exceptional you truly are. Maybe fallouts in relationships and friendships have made you doubt this. But I feel like there's a bigger purpose to the difficulties you've faced in your relationships. People feel very drawn to you. You have a very magical quality. Anybody that's doing alchemy, it shows. There's just, even if on just a subtle level. People are drawn to that. And we have the number 11, the master number. You're very strong in manifestation right now. You have, the full Uranus. Opportunity, jumping in, just do it, embracing the unknown, original, individuality, technology, innovation, rebel without a cause. Wow. So you're in full energy. In your environment, you have really a leap of faith. You're a rebel. You're innovative. Somebody's seeing you at this. You're not afraid to fail because you know you're working with gold here. And someone sees you as this. Someone could be wanting to take a risk with you, towards you. They're wanting to embrace the unknown when it comes to you because you're very magical. And you're very innovative. Someone sees you as someone worth taking a risk with, or it's like investment. Something different. It just stands out. I don't see you as being ordinary or status quo. There's something that you are doing that's very revolutionary because Uranus actually represents that kind of energy. Breaking the rules, doing things differently, revolutionizing a field. Well, even if it's something that's been done before, you have a new spin on it. And what's shifting and changing for you, yeah, your wishes are coming true. Falling in love, hope, inspiration. Nighttime could also be very significant. You could be doing a lot of your work, your magical work, your alchemical work in the evenings, that you are a source of inspiration for others. This is also about providence, like doing something that you're destined for. Someone new could be coming into your life, and it's like it shifts and changes everything. You're not going to be expecting it with that Uranus. It's almost going to feel, like it comes out of nowhere. Sometimes you'll have like a timeline shift or, a sudden breakthrough overnight. And it's because you're being encouraged by spirit to, be a little secretive. Keep your plans and ambitions to yourself. It's not time to share with everything. It's one thing to be service oriented, but you don't have to share all your industry secrets. You're hoarding. You're needing to prepare for anything. Prepare for the unexpected. There's that word, unexpected. There's something unexpected that's going to happen that you're going to need to be prepared for. Maybe even just prepared for this sudden shift in luck. Because it's like all this hard work is going to be paying off. The squirrel plans for the future. They're frugal. It says miscommunication too. Don't allow people to get you down or make you doubt yourself. Right? You're working really hard. You're very energetic. You don't want to deal with anybody that's going to drain your energy at this time, especially like anybody from the past. Forgive, let go of all that stuff. Really hone in, target in on what you are trying to accomplish here. And yeah, things are very fluid at this time because you are in this fluid state. You're in a flow state. You're very artistic, mystic, dreamy. There's like this real dreamy, watery energy. And I'm getting that with the heart space, the element of water. But it's very important that you tune into your heart space. I was getting heart chakra with this green too. It's like, it's so important for you to tune into your heart space. for the kinds of work that you're doing, especially deep alchemy or magical work, innovative work, artistic work. You're going to need to be resourceful when it comes to your time, your energy. And I was getting that. I did like a little pre-shuffle, and I was getting that before, like anything that's going to distract from your heart space, your sacral space, your connection to spirit. This is a time to be super focused. And yeah, we have that leap of faith energy again with the grasshopper, easygoing, moving on, so what, change in direction. Some of you have had to change a complete change in direction, a change in your vision, and that's okay. It's like there's this new inspiration or idea that you're going after at this time. And Spirit's saying, don't worry. When you are focused on your heart goals and your soul purpose, you don't have to worry about these changes. You know, it's okay to move on from the past. Let it go. Don't dwell on it. But this is super exciting energy. And we have trust your power. Yes, your impact in the world is greater than you think, whether you see it or not. Your existence makes a positive difference. What you're doing right now makes a positive difference. You're here. You're wanting to elevate and ascend. And also there's this conflict resolution with the tigers. Differences are bound to create conflict, but no matter how intractable, all conflicts are capable of peaceful resolution through compromise. Yeah, you may come into an energy of compromise, especially if you've just had a conflict. I think you need to approach this with an open heart, which is you can make peace and have resolution or closure without, I mean, it doesn't mean you have to get back together with a romantic partner, but this says that there will be some conflict resolution, especially because you are doing alchemy. Alchemists usually are able to take conflict and work with that energetically. We're going to close out with a shamanic message here, but I'm loving this energy. I just felt guided. I was like, we're just going to do a free-flowing guided message. And I'm really loving this energy for you guys. Yeah, you're going to be really catapulting yourself ahead. I'm getting a lot of like time leaping and jumping, because we have the Fool, we have the Grasshopper, even squirrels have that energy of jumping, and then, you know, head of the pack. Everything's lunging forward for you. It's like you're really tuned in. You're aligning with your purpose totally at this time. Meditation and stillness. And there's that 11. Your meditation and stillness, this will bring you illumination and self-discovery. You can't really focus on your healing or your work until you are able to silence the inner noise. That's where you're going to find your creative spark and your healing spark. And I think like the conflict, all that outside stuff will fall in line with that. But you have to be really tuned into your soul spark, your light code, your creative spark. This is where you rediscover how exceptional you really are. I love that. And fallen angel, spiritual narcolepsy. Some of you kind of lost touch with spirit is what I'm getting. It's like you kind of went to sleep. You woke up at one point on this journey and then you fell asleep. Maybe things were not working out for you, or you lost your way. And it's like now you're quieting down, you're rediscovering your magic and your purpose, and it's like, that's what I'm getting, that this the closing out of that cycle, that spiritual narcolepsy, because it's like sometimes life drags you down and you forget, you lose touch with your purpose, you lose sight of it, you get disconnected from your path. But yeah, there's a great opportunity here. I'm getting this is from the external world. There's an opportunity to build something with somebody. And the caterpillars are in the process of a major transformation. This is like the stage before you become a butterfly. I love that. So I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I love you guys, and I wish you the best of luck. Don't get dragged down with everything that's going on, whether it be in your career or if something's happening in your love life. I feel like all of that separation and conflict is getting you realigned with this, and you need to trust in that at this time. Love you guys. Bye.